Tater the Gator is ready for NEC Baseball, and so are we. We welcome you back to the Rose City, Norwich, Connecticut, and Senator Thomas J. Dodd Memorial Stadium. This is the 2019 NEC Baseball Championship. Up next, it's Game 2 of the tournament, featuring the 2-seeded Central Connecticut State Blue Devils and the 3rd-seeded Wagner Seahawks. Buddy Dwayne, the junior from Connecticut, playing here in his home state, was a part of the Central Connecticut State team that won this tournament 2 years ago, the last time they were here. They missed out on the tournament last year, finishing a tie for 5th place. This is hit into the right field corner, base hit. DeBrus will get the go sign, so will Loda. 1 run in, 2 runs in, a 2 RBI double for Dwayne, and Central Connecticut takes a 2-0 lead. Central Connecticut State at one point, right at the middle of April, they were swept 3 straight games by the Bryant Bulldogs. After that, they finished the season with 3 straight series sweeps, and then they won 2 out of 3 in that final regular season series against LIU. This is skied into right center, trying for the diving play, but Silverstrom came up empty. Another run's gonna score, and Syracuse is safe at second.
Only the 3rd hit allowed by Tom Curtin.
6 innings, under 70 pitches, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts for the Central senior. This is lined right up the middle, base hit. Back-to-back singles, a misplay by the center fielder. The base runners will both advance 90 feet. Runners at 2nd and 3rd, nobody out, and the tying run is going to come to the plate. Central Connecticut State looking to escape their first sign of trouble here in the 7th. First time Wagner is threatened, sending the tying run to the plate, getting their first 2 men on with singles, getting them into scoring position off an error.
Yeah, before this inning, Craig, they didn't have anybody reach second base.
The 1-1 from Curtin. This is hit into center field. On the line to Canos. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Curtin is pumped as he comes off the mound as he gets out of trouble.
Again, Locke to Pecora, to Camps, and
they're going to call him safe.
He's in.
They're going to call him safe. So again, with all that dirt on home plate, they were able to determine that he just got his hand in there, did Bowens, and so Wagner, who already had, was starting to come off the field, thought that the inning was over, now has to go back to their defensive positions, and we continue the bottom of the 7th inning. So 1 on, 2 out, and it's up to Sanfilippo, who popped out with 2 in scoring position, representing the tying run back in the 7th inning. This is skied to the right. Bowens in foul territory, makes the grab, and the ball game is over. A complete game shutout for the senior Tom Curtin, and the Central Connecticut State Blue Devils win it 5-0. Time to chat with the Blue Devils. Let's send it downstairs to the head coach Charlie Hickey and our player of the game standing by with Paul Dottino.
All right, Craig, thanks very much. We're with our Bear MVP, Buddy Dwayne, also Charlie Hickey, manager of Central Connecticut State. We're going to first start with our hitting star of the game, our Bear MVP. And I got to tell you, the two-run doubles that you hit in the 1st and 7th innings obviously gave your pitcher, Curtin, a lot of room, but so clutch and so key. What were you thinking about in those at-bats?
I was just up there trying to stay back and put the ball in a gap. I mean, all year, that's all we've tried to do, and that's what I tried to do.
Looked like you guys were playing with a lot of confidence today. Your defense was certainly very sharp, and I think that had a lot to do with how you guys were able to prevail.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Tom went out there and he threw 9 scoreless innings, and if a pitcher does that, I mean, you can't ask for anything more. All we had to do was get him a couple of runs, and that's what we did.
You guys came into this tournament winning 8 of your last 10, so I know you were feeling good. How much better do you feel now after winning the first one?
We're feeling very good. I mean, we just got to keep it rolling, and when everybody's swinging together, we're a very hot team, and we're very dangerous.
All right, buddy. Congratulations. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Charlie. Let's talk about Tom Curtin, who just spun a beautiful 6-hitter for you, and in fact got out of a jam. If I go back here to Wagner's scorebook, we have 2 men on. in the 7th inning,
Yep.
nobody out, and you decide to leave him in. Why?
Well, he was throwing strikes and throwing the ball aggressively. At that time, we're trying to limit the damage. If we get out of there with a 3-2 lead, you take that. But obviously, they're an aggressive team. They swung at a couple pitches out of the zone, and all of a sudden, a line drive out for the 3rd out, gets us back in the dugout, and then you just ride that momentum through the last 6 outs. In a tournament like this, the length that you can get out of your starting pitching, similar to the first game, allows your bullpen to be prepared for eventually, or unfortunately, if you have to go the long route through this tournament.
Now, Buddy comes through with those 2 two-run doubles. We just talked to him about that. Incredibly clutch. I mean, to get 2 out RBI hits, as a manager, you got to love it.
Yeah, no, that first inning, it was a great tone setter of us trying to take the ball the other way. Chandler DeBrus worked a leadoff walk, and Sammy Loda dropped one into right field. And then when Buddy was able to take that ball down the right field line and get us 2 runs on the board, it gets contagious to approach that way. We made their pitcher work extra hard. His pitch count got up, so they had to go to their bullpen, in the 6th inning. That final one was huge in terms of separating. We had a couple opportunities with men on base to break open the game a little bit, and we didn't come through. And I have a saying a lot of times, the next team that scores, when we're up 3-0 in that situation, if we score next, it sort of puts the final nail. If they score, like I said, it very easily could have been a 3-2 game.
Coach, they say pitching wins championships. You got a great game out of Curtin, and Fetke had a great game for Bryant earlier, and now your 2 teams are
pitcher of the year. But yeah, no, we've got ourselves in a situation tomorrow afternoon to play a pretty important ball game.
All right, appreciate it. Best of luck.
As always.
All right, guys, let's go back upstairs.